Hey everybody, Brendan the Realtor here. So the last 4 weeks in the real estate market here in Austin has absolutely been bonkers. If you're a buyer, you've experienced this. So what the heck is happening? Let's go over that information along with last month's data. Let's just jump into it. So first of all, the price appreciation is absolutely accelerating. We've noticed this month after month. But why? Especially this last month of January, February, and March. Well, we know, first of all, interest rates have been increasing. So we have the buyers who've been waiting till summer move up till January, February, March, along with everybody else who expected to come on the market. And with everybody really pushing forward with the small amount of limited inventory that we have usually at the beginning of the year, equals more multiple offers, higher offers above list, and it is just continuing to explode. So you have likely felt this as a buyer, and you've seen this as a seller with the amount over the list price, again, especially in the Austin area. So we also know with the price appreciation, we're looking at, okay, what is the forecast for up to 2026? We can look at all the optimists, the pessimists, and we look at all the panelists, and we're looking at a 43.3% increase, which at first seems mind blowing, but we've already continued to see this year after year. So I mean, this looks great, especially if you're a homeowner. Now, what about the fears of, oh, there's a bubble or there's a crash? Look, when you compare, and this is like a long explanation, so we'll just make it super simple. But if you compare from last time of the 4 years of the crash and this time of the 4 years, you see that it's nothing like last time. We still have extraordinarily low inventory. 2021 is 1.8, and now this year, I mean, we're forecasting even lower. So we're not in any type of bubble that is seen with any type of fear at this moment. The only thing that is the unknown factor is the interest rates, especially with the Fed anticipating an increase of another 6 times, which we'll talk about that for sure. But let's go over the data summary for last month. The average days to sell has continued to reduce, or again, go faster from 24 days to 19 days. That's incredible. We are seeing more cash offers come to the table depending on certain price points that you're in. The number of new listings did increase 5%. You see that even in the $1 million range, a lot more listings came to market this time this year versus this time last year. And we see that the close price to list price ratio has increased again. So, hey, did they demand 500,000 and did they get that or more? The answer is yes. That's what that shows. We do see that the median list price absolutely increased, along with the median close price has also increased month after month. The active listings and sold listings, we do see, again, an increase to 2294 of active listings, but we have 3,000 sold listings. Again, that continues to increase. And then the days of inventory is 24 days. So that is slightly reduced from, I believe, 29 days the month before. So we're, again, with lower inventory, we see that buyers are going after more homes with more multiple offers. So buyers, let's talk about you. First of all, again, yes, there's more listings on the market, but there's even more buyers, again, due to interest rates. All right. And with the low inventory, it's still a strong seller's market, right? It's not in the buyer's control at this point. Interest rates today, they hit 5%. At least 4.9 to 5.1, depending on the lender that you use. And rates are anticipated to continue to increase because the Fed is looking at another 6 potential hikes. So this is going to hurt the pockets of buyers. Things are going to become more expensive on your monthly payment each month. And buyers are, again, they're feeling pushed. So I have a lot of people who anticipated to start around May, June, July, but they all kind of pushed forward or started early in January, February, March because of the fear of interest rate hikes, right? So that means more buyers sooner than anticipated. So let's talk about multiple offers for the last January, February, March. And what does that look like? So this is what we've seen even from our market center. We're a huge company at Keller Williams. And we are seeing if you're around the 300,000 to 400,000, and these are, by the way, perfect homes, which looks beautiful inside, needs no updates, right? Multiple offers. So about the 300,000 to 400,000 purchase price, we're seeing about 55,000 minimum over the list price that people are offering in order to win. If you're between the 500,000 to 600,000 price point, you are at least a minimum of 85,000 with your offer price or above to win. Between $700,000 to 900,000, you're seeing at least over 125,000 minimum. And if you're at the 950 to 1.3 million, you're between 150 to 205,000 over the list price. Again, this is for those beautiful, perfect properties that are move-in ready, that people like the floor plan, that's competitive. The homes that are sitting on the market longer than 7 days, those tend to go either at list or slightly above list price, and you're not seeing these huge numbers over the list value. So important tip, look, education is absolutely critical because the market changes now week to week, day by day. So ask us about our exclusive home buyer and seller class. We are absolutely able to educate people based off of data and numbers, not based off of what they feel, right? So we want to know what's truly happening in individual specific neighborhoods so you know what you should and should not do with your strategy. As a seller, yes, there's more sellers on the market, even more buyers, which is great. You're getting more money for your home for now. For now. Because when inventory increases, which is usually summertime, you're going to find that those same buyers who started early are still going to be looking summertime. But because there's still same or similar amount of buyers and even more inventory, those buyers are going to be spread out on more of the inventory, which means instead of like 5 to 7 multiple offers per home, it's now maybe 3, right? 2 or 3. And so you have a better chance of winning as a buyer on that property, and people are not going to likely give as much over the list price as you're seeing at this exact moment. So get ready. That's a likely shift because that happened this time last year. We didn't see this big of an over list price, but we did see a spike in over list price in this same pattern as last year to this year. So sellers, you do have options, by the way. You can control the situation with the buyer. So look, if you're like, hey, where the heck do I buy? I don't know where to go. Have the buy before you sell program, right? This is just connect with us. We're happy to tell you how that works. There's many different companies out there that are good and bad. Also, the ready to sell program that allows you to renovate your property so you can get more money for your home, well above the actual true market value. You can also demand a seller lease back, right? Live in the home up to 60 days or even up to 6 months, depending on the program you're with. There's the sold in 72 hours program that we're exclusive with, one of 3 agents here in all of Austin that has this program to sell in 3 days, where you're getting about 8.4% more money than the average MLS, right? Even more than what the over asking price is. And then, of course, cash offers. Look, if you're in a rut, you just need to get your home sold, then there are these cash offer programs. They're just not going to give you as much as you deserve as a seller. Okay. You can also use the cash offer program in a different way, in where you use your pre-approval letter as a cash offer and win over other finance offers. So ask us for clarification if you need that. If you're a delusional seller, so you're asking way more than the market demands right now, you're going to be those few who sit on the market because you're delusional and you're wanting more, and buyers aren't dumb. They're not going to give well above the list price if they already know it's overvalued, right? They're going to listen to their agent. They look at some of those numbers as well. The selling strategy, again, is completely different than it's been in the past. It's absolutely changed, and it depends on per price point. So just ask us about our exclusive seller sheet, and that will say, hey, per price point and what you need to do with your strategy. And lastly, you're either going to be under contract in about 1 to 4 days or 15 to 30 days, depending on what you listed your home for, and if it's near or close within a certain percentage of the market value. So you want to be within 98% to 101% of the value when listing your home. So look, if you have questions, reach out. We're happy to answer them. If you're a past client and you're just curious, hey, what's happening with my home? I love talking with my past clients. Reach out to us. We're happy to go ahead and help you out. We're always here, and we look forward to the next update in a month. See you soon.